Major bureaucratic reshuffle, making 17 secretary-level appointments. Just to give you a few examples, Subhash Chandra Garg, who's currently the executive director at World Bank, has now been appointed as the Economic Affairs Secretary. Urban Development Secretary Rajiv Gauba will now be taking charge as Home Secretary. Sapna joins in with all the details. Sapna, take us through the list, and any idea what could have prompted this sort of a bureaucratic reshuffle?
Well, this was definitely on the cards because as you see the DOPT notification, also most of the tenures of the existing secretaries are kind of getting over. Now, for example, in terms of Mr. Tapan Ray, who is also currently MCA Secretary, who was holding additional charge as the Economic Affairs Secretary, and just a few days ago we had been indicated that since it's an additional charge, a kind of a change is very much on the cards. Just have to wait for a couple of days. So what they have done is just doing one or two announcements. The PMO has gone ahead, and the Cabinet Secretary has gone ahead, and they have brought out the entire list. So starting off, of course, with Mr. Subhash Chandra Garg. He needs no introduction. He's an 83 Rajasthan cadre officer, and he also has experience in the Ministry of Finance. He was there earlier in the Expenditure Department. Currently, of course, posted as ED World Bank. His tenure was, I think, supposed to get over around November, but that could be now preponed. So Mr. Tapan Ray would now move back to MCA. Having said that, look at Mr. Rajiv Gauba's appointment. That's a big one. 30th August, Mr. Maharishi, his tenure as Home Secretary comes to an end. And Mr. Rajiv Gauba will move in there as an officer on special duty and then take charge from 30th August. Look at the other ones. Department of Telecom, Shipping, Ministry of Renewable Energy, Power. All the big ministries have been covered. Aruna Sundarajan, she will now go as the Department of Telecom Secretary. So these are all very important postings, and most of the batches, if you see, are 83 batch, because now that is what is coming up for the secretary level postings, except for a few of them here and there. For example, the new Consumer Affairs Secretary is still an 82 batch officer. So one or two like that, but most of the 83 batch is now in place, and this also indicates that possibly most of these officials will have a longer tenure, more than a year and a half, probably as much as 2 years. For example, Mr. Garg will be there for almost 2 years. That's what we understand.
Yes, you're right.